Oh my God,
I'm joking, honest.
I was going to scream out for help in the front next. I was going to go out to the front. That was my next stop.
How long were you going to stay?
I would have stayed. I was going to call the police. Just because if she does this once, she'll do it again.
But maybe not. Certainly not.
What's your name?
If someone like this school teacher is around. Next, a very private conversation played out in public.
I want to be a girl.
If you were meant to be a girl, you would have been born a girl. You were born a boy. Stop it.
Will anyone step in between a mother and son? Stay with us.
Whenever news breaks.
We are here in Israel, a nation at war after that brutal surprise attack by Hamas.
On the ground in Ukraine, reporting from Lewiston, Maine.
The scene of a horrific mass shooting.
ABC News Live is right there everywhere.
From the scene of that deadly missile strike in Dnipro, Ukraine. Reporting from the earthquake in Turkey.
In rolling fork, this tornado tore through this little town.
From the most devastating disaster in Hawaii.
From Charleston, South Carolina, on the 2024 campaign trail.
In Iceland, let's go.
Traveling with the president in Mexico City.
Wherever the story.
From the front lines from southern Israel. Outside the Gaza Strip. In Beirut.
From the FBI.
Reporting from the nurses on the picket line.
Here at 10 Downing Street in London. Streaming live to you.
Wherever the story is.
Wherever the story is.
Wherever the story is. We're going to take you there.
You're streaming ABC News Live.
ABC News Live.
You're streaming ABC News Live.
ABC News Live. Streaming free everywhere. America's #1 streaming news.
What's good to watch, read? Where can I get a great deal on what I'm just dying to buy? Oh, it's all right here. GMA Live. Get the latest celebrity buzz, deals and steals, and the coolest lifestyle tips from GMA.
I love that so much.
Streaming weekends on ABC News Live.
Why do so many people start their day here?
From ABC News, this is Start Here.
To be in the know and get a different take on the day's top stories.
A lot of news today, so let's get into it.
Listen now to the Daily News Podcast honored with 4 Edward R. Murrow Awards and see why the New York Times calls it a news podcast worth listening to. Start Here, ABC News. Make it your daily first listen.
Now, that's a part of the story I bet you didn't see coming.
Wherever you get your podcasts, Start Here.
All right, here we go. You ready? Let's do it. Yes, it's the show America wants and America needs right now. This is What Would You Do? Let's go. How are you? Yeah, so what will you be watching Saturdays on ABC News Live? What would you do? I guess I just found out. The What Would You Do Marathon, 2 to 6 Eastern, every Saturday on ABC News Live.
My favorite show.
Give it to me.
What Would You Do continues. It's usually the first thing people ask after you tell them you're having a baby. Is it a boy or a girl? Some parents find out right away. Others wait until the day the baby's born to discover if they have a son or a daughter. But for a few parents, the true answer doesn't come until years later. When it does, the shock can turn the parent-child relationship on its head. For Chaz Bono, appearing on Dancing with the Stars was a way to come out publicly to the world.
I came on this show because I wanted to show America a different kind of man.
But telling the whole world that you're a transgender person is sometimes easier than telling your mom.
In fact, she was, when we first talked about it, so supportive, and then the reality hit her.
While Chaz's mother Cher ultimately accepted her child, not all parents of transgender people do. As these heart-wrenching clips on YouTube make all too clear, many initial reactions are not so positive.
They said, we will never condone or support you.
I told my dad, and he was like, yeah, this is not okay. This is not happening.
So we wonder, what will ordinary people do if they overhear a teenage boy telling his mother this?
I want to be a girl.
If you were meant to be a girl, you would have been born a girl. You were born a boy.
Well, maybe I am a boy on the outside, but I feel like I'm a girl on the inside.
Stop this.
Would you feel for the boy's struggle or sympathize with his confused, upset mother? We brought our hidden cameras to the Park Wayne Diner in Wayne, New Jersey. The mother and son, of course, are actors, but the customers in this busy roadside diner have no idea our cameras are rolling. Our son tries desperately to explain his struggle to his mother.
Mom, inside, I am not a boy.
And that's when this mother and son notice what's going on.
Do you want to walk home?
But even as the tension escalates, they stay silent, focusing on their meal.
Let me just be who I am on the inside, Mom. Oh my God. You don't love me.
You're disgusting. Get your coat. Let's go. I'm not doing this anymore. Get your coat.
In the end, they decide not to say anything. But you didn't feel it was your place to intervene.
Not at all. You know, it's mother-son conversation, and then you can have it.
So we roll again, wondering if anyone will step into this very personal situation. It takes this only moments to pick up on the emotionally charged discussion.
Let me be who I am. I was born a boy on the outside. I feel like I'm a girl on the inside, okay?
As the conversation heats up, the first woman continues to listen. But the mother and son conflict is now drawing attention from others too.
I'm just a girl.
I can't do this.
With the mother now out of the picture, will anyone step in and say something? These women are clearly touched by the boy's struggle. And even though the first woman is sympathetic, she finally decides not to get involved. Minutes later, our mother returns.
Not gonna let girls do
Clothes make me feel better.
That's it. Period.
I'm just dressed like a girl.
Stop it.
It's a delicate scenario. Still, this woman has heard enough, and she can't help herself from speaking up.
Old enough to be able to make his decisions, you know? To let him be what he wants to be.
He's 15. He's still under my house.
Doesn't matter. He should be entitled to be what he wants to be, sexually.
But I really do think he's going to outgrow this.
No, it's not. No, it's not a medical condition. You gotta remember, that's your child. You have to love him no matter what.
It's time to introduce ourselves. And when we do, they're very relieved.
I'm glad you said something.
I'm glad I was able to say something. I wanted to go up to him and give him a hug.
We're rolling again, and this woman, out to lunch with her daughter, soon overhears our struggling teenager.
Do you know how hard it is every day to wake up and be someone that I'm not? I know I'm not a boy.
I wish I just had a normal boy.
She listens intensely, visibly shaken by what she hears.
You're a boy, you don't dress like a boy, you know what I mean?
Our mom storms off, leaving her son in tears.
Look at me.
It'll be alright.
Why?
Don't cry, it'll be alright.
Sorry, I just want to be who I actually am. She doesn't get it.
I know, but you just have to wait. It takes time. It's her problem, not your problem. It's okay to be who you are.
I know.
She needs the help, not you.
And when the mother returns, she doesn't hesitate to talk to her, too.
It's okay to be who he is. You're young. You should really be more understanding.
Time to let her know it's all part of what would you do.
You really moved in here. I mean,
Yeah.
tell us why.
I couldn't stop myself. I wanted to let him know that it was okay for him to be whoever he wants to be.
But the most surprising response is about to come from this couple visiting from Georgia.
Guess what? I'm not a boy. I'm a girl on the inside.
Stop it. Stop saying it.
They appear totally unaware of what's happening behind them.
Why don't you just listen to me?
But when our actress tries to apologize, we learn just how close to home this issue really is for Ron and Betsy.
I understand. You do? You're a P-flag. You're what?
P-flag.
Parents and friends and families and
We help people who are trying to come out.
straight people. Oh, well, then maybe you can talk some sense to him because he wants to wear dresses and heels.
I think that's probably what he needs to do. It's not abnormal. He thought it was, but he learned it's not.
They try to educate our distraught mother.
There are genes, there are chromosomes, there are hormones that say you like men. You're not a boy, you want to be a woman. It's there, it's here. It's not something you'll learn.
And then to our surprise, they move in to sit with our mother and son.
You have to get over the fact, not everything's your fault, you know. This is one of the hardest things.
We just had to meet this amazing couple. So you had to say something.
He needs somebody to talk to. Somebody who knows what he's going through.
You don't know him.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I do. I don't know this particular human body, but I know him. I've met a lot of hymns in a lot of places, so you know.
And we bet all of them are grateful.
Next.
You beautiful little girl, you. A little sexier. Oh!
A pushy pageant mom.
And then the shimmy of the hips. And then the walking.
What will other mothers say? When we return, stay with us.
To watch, read. Where can I get a great deal on what I'm just dying to buy? Oh, it's all right here. GMA Life. Get the latest celebrity buzz, deals and steals, and the coolest lifestyle tips from GMA.
I love that so much.
Streaming weekends on ABC News Live.
Why do so many people start their day here?
From ABC News, this is Start Here.
To be in the know and get a different take on the day's top stories.
A lot of news today, so let's get into it.
Listen now to the Daily News Podcast honored with 4 Edward R. Murrow Awards and see why the New York Times calls it a news podcast worth listening to. Start Here, ABC News. Make it your daily first listen.
Now, that's a part of the story I bet you didn't see coming.
Wherever you get your podcasts, Start Here.
Get ready, America. Every Friday.
The hottest trends, styles, and must-have. What's the right stuff to buy right now? I really love that. It's time to buy the right stuff.
Yes.
And save big time, too.
The right stuff.
Fridays on GMA. You're going to love it.
We are here in Israel, a nation at war.
Israel Hamas war for non-stop live coverage. Stream ABC News Live.
Reporting from southern Israel to the front lines in downtown Ramallah.
In Beirut,
Wherever the story is, we'll take you there.
ABC News Live.
All right, here we go. You ready? Let's do it.
Yes, it's the show America wants and America needs right now.
This is What Would You Do? Let's go. How are you?
Yeah, so what will you be watching Saturdays on ABC News Live?
What would you do? I guess I just found out.
The What Would You Do Marathon, 2 to 6 Eastern, every Saturday on ABC News Live.
My favorite show.
From America's #1 news comes the all-new ABC News app. Breaking news, incredible video, faster, smarter, and customizable to your interests. If you love being in the know, you're gonna love this. Experience the all-new ABC News app. Download it now.
Reporting from Miami, I'm Victor Ocando. Wherever the story is, we'll take you there. You're streaming ABC News Live.